Get access to dozens of profitable strategies just like this one here for $19. Just click this link right here. Now let's get on with the video. Today we will be testing a trend trading strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing thousands of indicators and strategies, and I'm testing more every single day here on the channel. I've taken the information from my testing and compiled that into spreadsheets. And if you are interested in getting access to the original 1,100 plus tested indicators that took me over 3 years of testing to put together, you can get access absolutely free. Just join our free tier on our Patreon page. You can find the link down below in the description. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a trend trading strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put the testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 614 different strategies, with 173 of them being winners. And so far, since we've been using the Nexus backtest indicator, we've tested 26 of the most recent strategies with it. And out of those 26 strategies, we have made every single one either more profitable than the original strategy or profitable when the original strategy wasn't, which is more common. And out of those 26 combined strategies, we have a weekly profit of $21,700. The best one so far, weekly profit was $4,100. All right, as I said, today we will be testing a trend following strategy. And so the source video says, the mother of all indicators, impossible to lose with this strategy. Now we know, obviously, that isn't an accurate statement. Every strategy, every indicator is going to take a losing trade at some point. And so the source video is just being a little bit disingenuous with its kind of keyword stuffing in the title, if you will. And so, but we will put the strategy to the test nonetheless and see what we can get out of it. The first indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the DFT overlay. It's actually going to be this one right here. It's a discrete Fuhrer transform overlay. If I'm saying that correctly, I'm not sure. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. Now we did make a slightly modified version of this so it will play well with Nexus. But what we're going to do is go into the settings and change the period to 25. Then go ahead and click OK. The second indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the Black Cat L2 Ellers DFT adapted RSI. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that one and add it to the screen. And I believe this one stays on the default settings, but just double check that everything here is on the default of yours. Then go ahead and click OK. And so what we're looking for a short trade setup example. So we're looking for when the DFT overlay up here switches from this green color to the red colored background like this. Here. It's kind of hard to see, but it takes place actually right about here. You can see here if I hover over these numbers right here, or the numbers right above my mouse, I guess I should say, you can see that whichever bar I hover over, you can see how it's green, green, then it goes to red, then it goes to green, and then right there it goes to red. We're then going to look down to the Ellers adaptive RSI. And what we want is for that to line up and switch to the purple histogram color like this here. And it does so right here. You can kind of see, again, these numbers right here above my mouse. You can see if I hover over this bar here, you can see how it's purple numbers right here. And so again, just real fast, we're looking for the DFT overlay to switch from green to red. We're then looking down to the adaptive RSI, and we want it to go from the yellow histogram to a purple histogram. And when those two line up, that'll be the signal to then enter into a short. So we'll put our trade right here. We're going to put our stop just kind of right above this pivot area here and target a 1 to 1.5 risk to reward, which will put us right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And we just kind of bounce along here for a little while, pushing up and down then make this nice push to the downside, getting us to our take profit. All right, let's go ahead and go over the numbers on this strategy. We won't look at a long trade setup just so that way this video doesn't get too long. Go ahead and exit out of the bar replay like so. Then we'll go ahead and turn on the Nexus backtest indicator. Give it a second here to load up. And there we go. All right, so we have a 40% win rate over 277 trades, a standard about 20 bars looked back, and on the 5-minute time frame, again, standard about 3 months of trading. And so that puts our total profit and loss at negative $12,295 or negative $898 per week. And so definitely not impossible to lose with this strategy. Now, like we do, we used the Nexus backtest indicator to go ahead and play around with some of the settings and see if we couldn't get this dialed in a little bit better. I'll go ahead and switch on this one here. So this is obviously the improved version. So we have a 73% win rate. That so far is the best win rate we've gotten out of any strategy. 608 bars. That is absolutely amazing. Normally we only have about 150 bars or 200. 600 trades is quite a bit and really solidifies the ability of a strategy. Now we have the 20,000 bars back and right at 3 months, just like before, because we kept it on the 5-minute time frame. Now we have a total profit loss at a gain of $8,113, and that puts it at a total profit per week of $1,327. So there's a really, really significantly better increase in the ability of this strategy. And of course, we use the Nexus backtest indicator to get these results. You can still get free access to the Nexus backtest indicator if you are interested in trying to replicate results like this from strategies. Or if you have your own strategy, you can build it out within Nexus, play around with the settings, and very quickly identify what the best settings are and kind of optimize your strategy. Now, if you are interested in the layouts to strategies like this that have already been tested by me, then you will need to join my Patreon. But like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you are interested in the original list of the 1,100 plus tested indicators, not tested with this was hand tested over a 3-year period of time, then you can get that list for free if you just join our free Patreon down below in the description. But if you are interested in the optimized strategies like this, again, that have layouts to these, that way you just click that layout and it will build this entire screen out just as you see it here. Now, of course, you have to have access to all these indicators, which you can get Nexus for free, and the indicators that I've created when you join my $19 Patreon. Super cheap for some really amazing strategies like this. 73% win rate. That is really nice right there. And even if you don't have the Nexus backtest indicator, I do put in the spreadsheet where I track all the results of these strategies exactly what I changed to make this possible, what I changed within Nexus. So in theory, you could try to replicate this strategy. Now, keep in mind that there is a human element that could cause you some issues. Using the Nexus backtest indicator really mechanizes the strategy. So that way there is no question exactly when you should be entering, exiting, taking profit, the whole deal. And so it's in your best interest to get access and use Nexus. Now from there, you can do whatever you wish. You can start trading this. You can forward test it with Nexus. You can set it up for automation with alerts to automation. Lots of things, lots of abilities for you to play with or options for you to play with. So, all right, that is it for this strategy here. We're going to put the original one on the no list because obviously it wasn't profitable, and we are definitely going to put this one on the yes list because it is a really nice improvement, and we will move on to the next video from here.